Good afternoon. I'm Jeremy Choi Chak-in from Class 02. Today I will have a presentation of my airline, Time Airways. First, for the background information of my airline, the IATA code of Time Airways is TA, and the home base of my airline is Japan Tokyo Narita Airport. It is the top 4 international airports with highest demand and top 5 airports with departures among the world. And my airline had provided both short-haul flights and long-haul flights. My airline had 4 short-haul flights and 4 long-haul flights. For how my airline operated, for the things that I followed the business plan, my airline was lease a new aircraft instead of buying a new aircraft. And it is no C check and D check. Also, I followed the business plan that I've set more economy seats. Also, fly the routes that no other airline is flying and the routes that is less competitive. For the reason I follow these things in the business plan is because it is efficiency for operate an airline. For example, it will make more profit. For the things that I've not followed the business plan, it is I've added the new routes in the schedule. And the new routes are Tokyo Narita Airport to Singapore Changi Airport, Tokyo Narita Airport to Taipei Chak Airport, Tokyo Narita Airport to Los Angeles International Airport, Tokyo Narita Airport to London Heathrow Airport, and Tokyo Narita Airport to Shanghai Pudong Airport. The reason I've added the new routes in the schedule is because the demand of these destinations is higher. For the airline operation of the aircraft, I've total 4 aircraft, and I've fully owned 1 aircraft, which is Airbus 350-900 XWB. And I've also leased 3 aircraft, which is Boeing 777-200RR for 3 patch, Airbus 330-200RR for 2 patch, and Boeing 777-200ERGE for 1 patch. For the airline operation of the routes, my airline is flying both directions of Tokyo Narita to Shanghai Pudong, Tokyo Narita to Los Angeles International, Tokyo Narita to Guangzhou Baiyun, Tokyo Narita to London Heathrow, Tokyo Narita to Hong Kong Chek-Lap-Kok, Tokyo Narita to New York Kennedy, Tokyo Narita to Singapore Changi, and Tokyo Narita to Taipei Chak. For the airline operation of the configuration, I've set 0 first class seats and 35 business class seats, and others will be economy class seats. And for the airline operation of the service level, here is the short-haul flight service level. And here is the service level for long-haul flights. The difference between the long-haul flight service level and the short-haul flight service level is long-haul flight service level has provided complimentary toiletries, but short-haul flight service level don't have. Also, for the meals, for the long-haul flight service level, it may provide premium meals for business class and standard meals for economy class. But for short-haul flight service level, it may provide standard meals for business class and basic meals for economy class. And the meals and the complimentary toiletries are the difference between long-haul flight service level and short-haul flight service level. And here is the airline operation of the air ticket price. And these are the pictures that I captured from the simulator. And for the airline operation of marketing campaign, I followed the amount of the budget from the simulator suggested. And all the budget amount is set suggested from the simulator. And here's the airline operation of marketing, sale, advertising space. I followed the industry average from the simulator as well. And for one of the schedule, I think is the best. And here is the schedule of both direction of Tokyo Narita Airport to Taipei Chak Airport and Tokyo Narita Airport to Singapore Changi Airport. And here is the schedule that I've captured from the simulator. And the hours between the A check in the schedule is 57 hours. And for the total flying hours of the aircraft in the schedule is 114 hours. And here is the table of the load factor. For the load factor from 2021 quarter 2 to 2022 quarter 1, for 2021 quarter 2 load factor is 57.71%. For 2021 quarter 3 load factor, it is 57.07%. For 2021 quarter 4 load factor is 57.69%. For 2022 quarter 1 load factor is 57.52%. And the average load factor from 2021 quarter 2 to 2022 quarter 1 is 57.50%. And here's a 3 things that I've learned from project lecture in semester 1. First, I've learned how to operate an airline. For example, lower the cost from the staff and the maintenance. Like I've leased the same engine type for the aircraft, then I can decrease the cost in the maintenance. Also, analyze the demand before decision. Before we set the schedule, I've analyzed the demand of the destination city before I decision in the schedule. And you may check the demand first before I've set the destination city. And the demand higher, I will be gain more in the schedule. So I learned how to analyze the demand before the decision. Also, second is how to run the operation in the airline simulator. For example, I've learned how to lease the aircraft in the simulator in the beginning of the patch. Also, I learned how to input the configuration to the aircraft. Every time I've leased the aircraft, I need to input the configuration. And the last thing, I learned how to plan a schedule. For example, A check and B check, I've learned how A check required every 60 hours and B check required every 500 hours. And also I've learned it may need enough turnaround time for the flight in the schedule. Because enough turnaround time, you may decrease the chance of delay. And here is my presentation. Thank you.